Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our weekly business briefing. I'm excited to be with you. Happy December. I can't believe we are at this crucial point in the year. My name is Jeff Zisselman. Living in Alpine, Utah with my wife. And my goal tonight is to share a little bit about my background and give you the vision of this business and what's possible for you. I love this time of the year because we're reviewing what happened at the first 11 months of 2020, and we are now going into a new year, and we are going to be setting goals and getting excited for what's possible. So very, very important for everyone. As I shared, my wife and I live in Utah. I'm a lawyer by training. I was brought up in a family of lawyers and dentists, and I chose to be a lawyer. Like most of you on this call or webinar now, we don't go in the directions of our family. You know, if your dad was an engineer, they might, encourage you to be an engineer. So I decided lawyer or dentist. I became a lawyer. I studied business and finance undergrad, went on to law school, and then I became a lawyer. And I really didn't like being a lawyer. It was not what I thought it would be. One, I had a boss, and two, I was limited by my salary of how much I can make. And I was brought up as an entrepreneur. I had an entrepreneurial heart. As a young boy, my father said, if you want to make money, pointed outside in New York in this time of year and said, shovel snow. So since junior high school, I've had my own business. And I was probably, not only did people love the snow days for you living in that part of the country, I would go out and make a lot of money shoveling all my neighbors' driveways. And the business just expanded. It went to washing cars and raking leaves, and it was always fun being an entrepreneur. So I went back to being an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. And as most people know, on an entrepreneurial journey, you have your ups and downs. I like to say you have your wins, and then you give money karmically back to the universe. And I've always been resilient. And I think that's an important lesson, especially these times, to be able to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and go on and create success doing something. And that really helped me in my life. And 11 years ago, I sold a business. I had a consulting company and 11, 12 employees, a business partner. And what I found was I was not in a leveraged position. My wife has pictures of us traveling, and there would always be a picture of me like this on my phone trying to get cell signal in Italy or wherever we were. And I realized that after I sold the business, our dreams were to have a lifestyle, to have money, to have time, to enjoy experiences in life. And I was very fortunate. I've been a product user now of Nu Skin's products for over 20 years. The Tillotson family are dear friends, and I love the products. And when I saw a presentation like I'm going to share with you tonight, it made a lot of sense to me. And we jumped in. We've had an incredible journey. We've been with this company 10 years. We've lived in different parts of the world, impacted literally millions of people's lives in our business and by sharing our story and what's possible for people. And I think for everyone listening tonight, it's important for you to figure out what you want out of your life, because I'm a big believer of asking the universe, hey, this is what I want, and taking action to make it happen. So let me share my screen with you. And, our company is located in Utah, very close to where we live. And I think vision is the most important thing to have. What is your vision of your life in the future? And what I love partnering with this company is there's stability and trust if you're willing to do the work. And this is a picture of the company, and I can't wait till we're out of this COVID situation where we can all come and visit the mothership. I love having events at the company and entertaining people and meeting people from all over the world. I think what's really important is when I get up every day, I can live by this mission. I love empowering people. I want to improve lives with a rewarding business opportunity, innovative products, and an enriching and uplifting culture. And what I love about that is I feel so grateful for all the people that I spend time with in this new skin universe because they think differently. They're positive. They have a great outlook. They're setting goals. And I think you will benefit by being a part of that community outside of the business and the products. New Skin is a special place, both on the corporate side and on the distributor side. Tonight, I'm going to share with you 5 key business principles. And I call them business principles because you can use this as a matrix when you're looking at a company, looking to take a job, invest in stock, invest in real estate, or make any decision. And the truth of it is most people spend more time planning vacations when we used to plan vacations than investing in a business or making a decision. And I always find that really interesting. So we're going to talk about market trends. We're going to talk about products and technology, the company, our compensation vehicle and timing. And you're also going to hear some testimonials from some incredible leaders. And what I would recommend is write down 1 or 2 things about each of these topics that resonate with you so you could remember them. So let's talk about market trends. I studied the economy. Most people would be bored to discuss the economy. A trend is when there's a lot of money flowing into a part of the economy globally over a long period of time. I call it the bright spot. There are certain bright spots in the economy. Right now, social media, using Zoom, right? We're all working remotely. Anti-aging and health, in-home beauty, wellness, a big topic, a growing segment. Everyone is looking to stay looking young and feeling young. Technology and communication. Right? Social media and technology, information travels around the world really quickly. The Amazons, the Googles, the Facebook, those stocks have been rising and will continue to rise. And the other thing is we have a workforce that's different than when I grew up and different maybe than when my parents grew up, where people would say, hey, I'm going to go get a job for 30 years and get my gold Rolex when I've served my 30 years. Now people want to work from anywhere, whether it's at home with your baby, taking care of your parents, at a beach, while on a ski lift. And that aspect of this is my office is really powerful. And that marketplace is changing, right? And that's driven by the millennials. You know, they want to travel the world. They want to have flexibility to plan their time. And what I love about our business is that we have people at every generation, whether you're a millennial that was brought up with an iPad in your lap as a baby, or I'm in my 50s, and I remember the first computer I had was in college, and it was a Mac, and it was a big box that sat on my desk compared to what we have now. This business attracts people across a broad spectrum, and that's what I love about it. There's a home for everyone with every type of goal. And it's interesting because I remember when I used to go to the airport back in the day, you would call your local taxi and say, hey, Bob, and he would remember you or know your parents, and you get a pickup. Taxis are gone, right? Change is driving opportunity. And let's look at some of these companies. And when we have millennials and people in their 20s on, they grew up with this. They didn't know anything but Facebook. But there was a time where these companies didn't exist, and they changed technology, they changed our lives. They're very present in our life. And I think you need to adapt and embrace change because it drives big opportunity. And New Skin is the same. I love this because this is the future and the present of how we do business. We can leverage a big company's resources and have no inventory and no employees and build a global business. And that is very, very powerful. And some people are always amazed at our distribution strategy. And, on the right, it's what we do is we introduce people to the company. We go directly to the consumer. And what that does is it allows the company to have massive amounts of money to invest in logistics, research, and development. The typical distribution strategy, having a manufacturer and embedded cost of advertising, real estate, whether it's a storefront, a shopping mall kiosk, overhead, national, international distributors, then to a retailer. Most of those companies, when you look at them, especially in the fast-moving consumer good of health and beauty, don't invest the amount of money that we do because we are a research and development company. So this is a really, really efficient business model. Okay. Products and technology. New Skin for 36 years has researching how and why we age. And what makes our products different is the research and development behind it. We have over 75 PhD level scientists. I say it's multidisciplinary. We have scientists from every which field, genetics, people who know how to mix, ethnobotanists, chemists. And most companies you look at, we have one doctor that creates our products. That's not innovation. We have scientific posters, patents, trademarks. And what's great is one of I call it our platform technologies, is AgeLock. And you're going to see as I share products and you experience products, AgeLock is we've figured out how and why we age from a genetic reason. And it's because of the epigene. Our genes don't change, but what we put in our skin and our body affects how we age. And you all know that by going to high school reunions, right? When you go from 25 to 35 to 45, some people are not recognizable. And our products are based upon this AgeLock technology, a lot of them, and we can really have a big impression and change how we age. And I love that. One of our top selling devices is the LumiSpa. We've sold literally multi-millions of these devices around the world. For men and women, young and old, you can use it twice a day, 2 minutes a day. I love it because you could use it in the shower. We have 5 different types of activators or cleansers that go with it. And it provides so many benefits. And it's easy to use. And if you do a half-face demo, 2 minutes, you will see a result. This is a product that will impact your life and how you look. This is, it was ranked the #1 home beauty device brand in 2017 and 2018. There's nothing like it in the market. We don't have any competition. We also have, if you look at the bottom, the little head you put on called the Accent, and it works incredible with our ideal eyes underneath your eyes. And whether you're young or old, we all suffer, especially just being so zoomed out with the effects and looking at a computer all day. And it charges like an iPhone. I use mine twice a day, it could go a week, 10 days. Incredible device. Here are some results and whoever invited you, say, hey, send me some results. We have lots of pictures of people that get a half-face demo. And what's important is that these visual results create emotion and then consumption. And that's very important with our products. This is a new line of products, and those of you in the US are able to have access to this on a limited supply. This is our Nutricentials product. It's a bioadaptive skincare. I used this product when I first started using Nu Skin, and they just revamped the whole line, and I love it. It's plant-based, and bioadaptive means it has ingredients that work and be able to predict what's happening in nature. Is it too cold and how your skin reacts? And one of the biggest, most important benefits is it helps with blue light protection. And we all are overly exposed being on our computers all day. Another line of products we have is anti-aging from the inside out, our Pharmanex line. These are available in the US. This is our Life Pack Elements. You could custom design your supplements. Life Pack Elements is scanner certified. I'll show you a picture next. We're the only company in the world that could measure your antioxidant levels and guarantee a product is working inside your body, which is incredible. That's dissolvable in water. And you can say, hey, I need more zinc, or maybe I need more iron or vitamin D. And you could customize your supplements based upon what you need. And if you look at the bottom right, nutrition with measurement, our scanner device is incredible to be able to prove scientifically that our products work. We have a group of social selling products, a whitening toothpaste, sunless tanner, a mud mask. And all these products are different than anything out in the market. We're famous for our beauty device platform, our wrinkle iron, our LumiSpa. We have a new product that will be launched, AgeLock Boost. And what's so cool is you could build a business all around the world. And we're so interconnected that someone knows someone. If you want to build your business in France or Italy or, South America somewhere. So there are different ways that you could enter this business and start building a business. I love sharing about the company. What I like to tell everyone is Nu Skin is a company that always does the right thing. I've never met a company that's perfect, yet Nu Skin is as close to perfect as you'll find, because even when mistakes are made, the employees care. And I think that's the most important thing, having a business partner that cares, that operates with integrity. We can do business in 50 markets. Last year, we did 2.4 billion. This year, we're going to be a lot higher, maybe 2.8 billion. Our business is in momentum. And we're traded on the New York Stock Exchange. And what's important about that is you can Google Yahoo Finance and see what's going on, see our quarterly results, see what's happening, see the amount of investment. And we've done this for over 35 years. And that is where you talk about vision and stability and confidence. The company's true and proven. We've been through the ups and downs. It's professionally managed. We have a board of directors. We have a great management team, and we're part of the Direct Sellers Association. And our vision is to become the world's leading business platform so you can do business all over the world. Sorry about that. We also have a program called Force for Good. Hold on, I'm just going to mute someone, or Leota, maybe you can mute someone and turn off some videos for me. We have the Force for Good Foundation, and one of our biggest programs is Nourish the Children. And you see these children with a bag, and that's a Vitameal, and you can go online and donate. New Skin will donate those to feed the United Nations Feed the Children program. We've served, I think I saw a number, over 700 million meals. And I think this shows you the type of people we are. We want to, of course, impact our own lives, but also help others. And one of those bags our scientists created provides real nourishment to children and their growing bodies. And a bag provides meals for 30 days. And I love that the kids need to go to school to receive the meals. So definitely, whether or not you want to do the business or use the products, it's a time of the year to give and help others. Nourish the Children, making a Vitameal donation, really, really important. Okay, let's go on and talk about our compensation, our business vehicle. Most of our lives, we learn to trade time for money, be in a very linear income situation. And what that means is, I was a lawyer. I got paid a salary for how many hours I worked. If I didn't work, I didn't get paid. Most business owners, the same. If you step away, right, there's no leverage. Your business is all about you. This plan is a leveraged business. By helping other people achieve their goals, you can achieve your goals. And there are three parts to the compensation plan. The first one is the brand affiliate or sharing program. You're able to sign up for New Skin. There's no charge. You get access to our global platform. And what I also love is you get wholesale pricing. So whether you've been in the business a day, 10 years, 20 years, we all pay the same wholesale price. So it's very equitable. You could make a retail profit and a sharing bonus on personally shared products. And that's awesome. And if that's your goal and you want to work part-time from your phone, you be a brand affiliate, you share products when you want. Now's a great time because people, it's Christmas time, are looking for gifts, whether it's social media or with friends. And we'll talk about what average incomes are for that. A lot of people want to go into the build or the middle part of the plan. They want to become a brand representative. Why do you want to do that? One, you get paid up to a 40% building bonus commission rate. And two, you could start qualifying for our success trips as a brand rep. And you can also start putting together a team of other brand affiliates. And then there are people that want to become brand partners. They want to grow a larger business to whatever level they want. What I love about this business is it's your business. You're going to learn how to be an entrepreneur, and you're going to learn how to develop yourself, and you're going to learn about the products, and you're going to get a great experience by being around people that want to do it with you and help you succeed. So as a public company, we're able to share our compensation summary. And we don't go by president or vice president. We have what we call pin titles. So there are brand affiliates. Most people stay at brand affiliate and earn, a small income every month, right? They're doing it from home and they're able to do that. Then there are people that go into the brand representative. They're earning on average $500 or more. These are averages a month, not including your retail profit. So a lot of people at the brand affiliate and brand representative are making, in addition to this commission, they're making a retail profit on their products. So these numbers on how much you can make can be higher when you add those in. And that's dependent on how hard you work and how much you're able to sell. And then when you get into lead, this is about helping other people become a brand rep or a Ruby partner or an Emerald or a Blue Diamond. And if you look, and I like to point this out, when you get to Ruby partner and above and you see the amount of active people that accomplish it, it's under 1%. It's like 0.8%. And why is that? Because this is network marketing. The key word is the work. If you want to achieve and earn a larger income, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the hours. You have to put in the time to learn. You know, just like I went to law school, right? I studied for the bar. I went to law school for 3 years. I did a lot of stuff. And Nu Skin, you can achieve that if you're willing to do the work and you're coachable and you commit to it. It's an incredible business with a lot of opportunity at whatever level you want to participate at. And what I say, participate, it's up to you. It's your business. You, of course, will partner with the person that invited you, but you're going to set your own goal. You know, I was speaking with someone the other day, and their goal is to personally develop. How much money they make is secondary. They want to develop themselves. They want to learn to public speak. They want to experience maybe sharing products with people in person or on a Zoom. So there are many aspects to this business that can be very impactful in addition to earning income. Okay, success trips. These are awesome. Nu Skin, we're finishing up right now. We're qualifying for Punta Cana. Next, on January, first week of January, the company's going to say, hey, you're all able over the next 6 months to earn a success trip to this destination. Let's hope we can all travel and participate in it. So twice a year, you could earn a success trip. Starting as a brand rep, you collect points by growing an organization and the amount of sales, so on and so forth. My wife and I have traveled the world with this company, like a lot of people on the call, and the two people that you're going to be hearing from can share their, experience. It takes work to go on the success trip, and it's well worth it. You go to amazing destinations, and I look around right now, and the fact that as soon as we can travel, they're going to be Nu Skin's going to be sending people on these trips. It's awesome. So before I talk about timing, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I would like you to hear from, at first, Leata. Can you come on? And I'd love you to share your story, why you're doing Nu Skin.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Jeff. Wow, what a privilege and an honor to be on this call with all of you. And, let me tell you, my life a couple of years ago was very different from where it's at today. And I'm truly grateful that it was actually a complete stranger who shared this opportunity with me. And he saw potential in me. And let me tell you, I remember coming on board, seeing the very same presentation that our team elite, Jeff Zisselman, has been able to share with you thus far. And it opened my eyes to a whole new reality. And my career and background has been 12 years of service as a soldier in the United States military, as a military intelligence specialist. I've been deployed all over the world, you name it, especially during the holidays. I was never home with my loved ones. Even in my early 20s, I even forgot when my birthday would be. Can you imagine that, right? So that was really my career field extensively, as far as having no time with loved ones and not being able to do what I want to do when I would want to do that. And when I was shown this incredible platform, and I remember turning to this mentor of mine saying, well, hey, I love this. However, never been to college, don't have a business background or experience. But I remember him telling me that there's a proven system in this journey and that there are other partners who are not average, who will go above and beyond to build their organizations and business. And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I've always been an above average person. That's just been my upbringing. And I came on board. And let me tell you, with my decision of saying, you know what, I want to work smarter, not harder, because although I loved my career field in the military, and don't get me wrong, I had this 20-year plan in place. And I said, you know what, I'm going to be in the military 12 years, retire, and then probably move back to my homeland of Samoa and the Pacific Islands and just retire there comfortably, of course. But again, seeing this platform, and it really stood out to me. And I decided, when my mentor said, Leata, if you don't start building your own dreams for you, someone will always hire you to build theirs. And that again, was my big wake up call. It was time to, again, control my time flexibility in life and not be away from my loved ones when they needed me most, especially throughout the holidays. And like, again, I mentioned a couple of years ago, life was very different. Restraint was always deployed, always gone. And now this holiday season, this Christmas is so special to me because now our family, and especially me now being home, being able to build this global organization online from the comfort of my home through this Zoom technology even today. And so as I get ready to close out my share, I want to let you know, because I made the decision a couple of years ago to switch vehicles of success, to switch platforms to build my own dreams. And today, as mentioned by Mr. Jeff Zisselman, Success Trips was really one of my big drives, because 12 years in the military, I was so poor, broke, living paycheck to paycheck. No matter how hard I worked, no matter my time, energy, and effort, or how many deployments I would voluntarily go on, let me tell you, I could never afford a vacation. And I had never gone on vacation. 12 years of my sacrifice there. But let me just wrap up with this. Since I've joined New Skin and seeing these success trips earned by hardworking people who put in time, commitment, energy, and efforts, I too, alongside my husband, Mr. Ralph Hunt, we've been able to earn success trips. This was to South Africa, our first success trip to Johannesburg, and we stayed at the Palace at Sun City Resort. And let me tell you, it was like a dream come true. I felt like Princess Jasmine in Aladdin. I kept telling my husband to pinch me. We even took our 1-year-old daughter. She was 1 at the time, and she's 4 now. And being able to see our daughter, Oceana, travel the world internationally at such a young age. I mean, it took me 32 years later to even travel on such a vacation. We got to surprise my mom, and we were able to afford to bring her with us on this vacation. She got to be around safari animals, the elephants, and to see her happy as can be made all the difference. Walking with real live lions, you guys, kings and beasts of the jungle. And I want to quickly share that my husband was scared the entire time, shaking nervous, grabbing my arm here and looking over his shoulder, you guys. It was just hilarious, but magical as can be. And so we've been on many other success trips since then, but I'm here to tell you, because I came on board, I brought in the same sacrifice I had given to the military 12 years, and I shifted it here. And because I've done that diligently, even sharing this blessing throughout the holidays and just really caring about others in this platform, it's brought success my way. And so again, I'm so grateful for your time on this call and to be able to hear us out and to allow us to give you this gift of New Skin this holiday season. So thanks again, Team Elite Jeff Zisselman, for allowing me to share today. Back to you.
Hey, thanks, Liata. You know, I know Liata. I've heard her story many times, and it's what's so cool is it's so emotional. It's like more than a business tour, and you can tell how much it means to her to be able to be with her family. I have another person I'd love you to hear from, Jason Harris, calling in from the great country of Texas. Jason, are you there, brother?
I am. I appreciate you guys. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah, man, things are good in the great nation of Texas. Let me tell you, it's happening down here. But yeah, so a little bit about me. I have a kind of a diverse background. I have an interesting story because I kind of have a corporate background as well as an entrepreneurial small business owner background. So when I started my career, I spent 10 years with AT&T. I really saw how, honestly, in today's world, there's a perceived job security and not really an actual one. And this was from 98 to 08 when I was with AT&T, because I went through 5 layoffs with them. It was all technology based. It had nothing to do with our performance. It was just machines and computers were doing more of our work. And got to a point where in 2008, I'll never forget it. I was 32 years old. We're going through another layoff. And then the stock market crashed out. And I'll never forget sitting with a coworker of mine that was there 40 years. And I joked with her, just playing around. I said, my goodness, Connie, when are you ever going to retire? You've been here 40 years. And she looked at me dead in the eye and said, I don't know if I can afford you anymore. Our 401k basically got cut in half because of a drop in the market. And we had a really diverse 401k, but when the whole market dropped, the whole market dropped. And I'll never forget looking at her saying, you've been here longer than I've been alive, and you're telling me you can't retire. And it freaked me out because I didn't want to spend another 20, 30 years at a company and hope I don't get laid off. Hope technology didn't take my job. Hope the stock market was doing good. When I was ready to retire, I was like, man, I got to do something for my own. And I had actually started a small business just on the side for extra money. It was actually in the lawn and landscape services. And I built that big enough to where I was actually losing money by going to work. So when they were going through this layoff in 2008, they offered me a voluntary severance. I laughed in my boss's face. I was like, shoot, I'm ready to quit today. But if you're going to give me a check to do it, sign me up. And so I left, right? And my wife was a little nervous because that was kind of our security with the insurance and all that. But in my mindset, I was like, crap, if we make enough money, you could buy insurance, right? So went out on our own, and money was great. Life, not so much, because as you first think I'm going to be my own boss, and then you realize that you create yourself a massive job. And I was working as much in my business as on it. It got to a point where I was working 12 to 15 hours a day in our business as much as on it. And I never knew how I can exit and maintain standard of living. How do you ever stop when you're your income? And so some of you guys that might be listening are doctors, lawyers, etc. That's life, right? Like, I can't do that for you. And that was kind of my life. Money was great. We had more money, we knew to do it, but no time to do anything with it. And I'll never forget listening to a leadership conference by a guy who used to help run Disney. And it was a 2-hour deal. I remember one thing because it punched me straight in the face. He said why he quit Disney. He said, I had one weekend off. I normally have to work them. I was looking at my kids and I realized I had 18 summers with them and I had missed most. And I looked at my oldest, that was 8 at the time. It was like, holy cow, I've missed all of them because that was the busiest season for lawn and landscape service. And I knew I needed to do something. I never in a million years thought it'd be network marketing or with New Skin. Never heard of the company when I got approached about it. And I had 3 magnificent, beautiful failures in network marketing. So that might be like you, right? I've been down this road. So when I got approached with New Skin, I laughed in the lady's face because I'd never heard of it. I thought it was some brand new startup opportunity. And she thankfully laughed back at me with the posture of, at the time, we're a 25-year-old billion-dollar publicly held company. What do you want to know about us? We're wide open. And I honestly looked at this opportunity looking for a reason to say no. And the more I looked, because they were public, I looked at the company first because I was a part of 3 startups that all went out of business. And I saw how rock solid the company was. I looked at their compensation, like Jeff shared earlier, we're wide open. And I realized, holy crap, there's actually a real business here. There's real money on the table. And then I looked at their product line. I'm not a guy that was ever really into the aesthetics of stuff, but I'm a CrossFit coach as well. I'm into nutrition. And I thought that was so cool that no matter what someone interested in, whether it's a business, aesthetics, nutrition, we can fill that need. I can serve the masses, right? And that's how Jesus said to be great, right? Serve the masses. And I was like, this is it, man. I can do it. And I realized there were so many people that were successful with New Skin that as long as I didn't quit, I had a great opportunity to be successful. I knew I had to work really hard. And I think that's where I came to this business. I understood that it was a business from the beginning. And I had no misconceptions about that. But I knew if I was willing to work hard, that it would give me my time back. And that's what it's done. My son now, that 8-year-old's now 18. But since this time, we've been on several success trips with them. We've had some of the most amazing experiences because we're able to create more leverage in a situation that I never understood as a traditional small business owner. And that's what's on the table. We're in great momentum right now. And I think the best part about it is you're surrounded by people who love you, care about you. And the magic of New Skin is I get to wake up every day with the opportunity that I get in some aspect to change, like create change in people's lives. It's so amazing because most people feel stuck. And when you're able to help and just lock arms and partner with people and do it together, it's magical. And I've made some of my best friends in the world. Jeff's one of them. I met him back years ago on a first success trip in Midway, Utah. And, we've been just close friends ever since. And my son actually was 8 at the time. So this was, back 8 years ago, or at 10, I'm sorry, it was his 10th birthday. But, it's some of the most magical friendships ever. So the business is unbelievable. And I don't think there's a better time that people that are in this wildly changing workforce, man, we're built for times like this. It's just magical. I love it, man. So definitely get back with the person, get your questions answered, make an informed decision. Like if you're going to say no, at least know what you're saying no to, right? Like get your questions answered because again, 10 years ago, if you would have told me this would be what we'd be doing full time and the change that we're able to create in our life, I literally would have laughed in your face. But we're living it. So it's pretty amazing. So thank you, Jeff, for allowing me a couple minutes to share with you guys. And get back with the person that got you on this. Get your questions answered.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. So I'd like to close talking about timing. What I love about this business is you heard from Jason and Liata and myself. We're all so different, yet we had a desire for change in our life. And the timing is perfect. As Jason shared, we're in massive momentum as a company. We're the #1 in-home beauty device brand in the world. We have a great social media platform. And the real question is it your time? Are you ready? And Jason said something that always resonates with me. I'm not here to convince anyone and the person that invited you to do New Skin with us. I do believe that you owe it to yourself to do a thorough deep dive, right? Look at the products, look at the comp plan, ask your questions, get your questions answered. And if it isn't the right time for you, that's okay. But some people spend more time planning vacation than their life. This is a very, very powerful leveraged business. So as a call to action, get back to the person that invited you. You're going to have questions, get them answered. Find out how to get started. And I wish you a very happy holiday season and a lot of success. Thank you.